Here are the best ways to keep people from leaving your party intoxicated. First, take their keys at the door. If somebody comes to your party, have somebody take their keys, put them in a box, lock them, hide them. They don't leave if they're too intoxicated to drive. Validation number 42 on your answer sheet is marked with an A. Of course, while the host of a party should do everything possible to make sure the guests drink responsibly, the ultimate responsibility lies with the person drinking. Before you take that first drink, or before you take some other drug, look ahead to the consequences. Will you have some alternate means of getting home later in the evening? Do you have ways of avoiding driving while impaired? Most importantly, do you have a good sense of your own limits, your own self-control? Once alcohol or some other substance hits your system, you may get a false sense of security about your abilities. You may lose your good judgment, that same judgment that tells you when you've had enough. You know the kind of people who are missing that good judgment, the ones who say, really, I'm okay to drive, just help me get to the car. If you must drink, drink responsibly. Take it slow. If you're at a social gathering and you don't know many people, don't drink more just to make yourself less uncomfortable. Try to eat food while you're drinking and stay away from carbonated beverages. Space out the drinks you consume over time and mix the alcoholic drinks with non-alcoholic drinks. And always be cautious. If you've had even one drink, you are more impaired than you think you are. I just want to emphasize one more time, it is not worth it to drink and drive. It is not worth it to go out there when you could hit some kid on a tricycle, hit some pedestrian on the road. Remember that almost 40% of all fatalities are caused by drinking and driving, or doing other drugs and driving. If there's any good news to report, it's that there is a slight and gradual decline in the number of DUI deaths over the last several years. Some people are finally wising up. They are designating drivers instead of thinking they can make it home loaded, or they're simply staying at home to indulge instead of taking a chance on driving out there while drinking. The next time you're out on the town, think about it. So far, we've covered lots of material in this course, but it all becomes worthless if you don't apply it to your everyday driving. So, here's a very simple guideline to remember. Acknowledge, witness, modify. With the knowledge you've received today, you can acknowledge that there may be room for improvement. So witness your driving, be honest now, no cheating, and then modify your behavior. It's that simple. The final part of our course deals with impairments a driver might face on the road besides driving under the influence of alcohol or other drugs. Now, can you think of other impairments to your driving? They are stress, fatigue, emotional distress, anger, sadness, and a plain old bad attitude. The answer to validation question number 43 is D, as in dog.
You're tuned into the #1 drive time radio station, AWM on the FM dial. That's our call letters: acknowledge, witness, modify. 24 hours of non-stop driving tips, stats, and we throw in some rap. So you there, fumbling with your keys, did you remember to buckle up first? Are you alert, clear-minded, sober, calm? Are you under the influence of any kind of medication? Focused on your driving or still angry over what just happened in your office? Did you know that driving under the influence of anger can be as dangerous as driving under the influence of alcohol and other drugs? Hey, I'm talking to you. Don't touch that dial.